The craziest thing is that 2 US senators recently had some weird things to say about it. So it appears like she has finally caught the attention of the administration of the United States. In all likelihood, what they said will come as a complete shock to you. Avoid missing a single second of this video at any cost. Okay, let's get down to business. Disclaimer: 1 US Senator, Senator Jon Tester, recently said outright that cryptocurrency shouldn't exist, which is kind of funny when you consider that he himself attested to the fact that he isn't a finance person. But he certainly isn't joking when he says that he sees no reason why cryptos, including Shib, should exist. One must wonder, then, why a US senator who claims to have no financial expertise would argue that cryptocurrencies have no place in the modern world. Finally, he gave some context for why he made that statement. He claimed that the value of the cryptocurrency market is completely imaginary and that even the largest crypto has failed the sniff test. You have to admit that he is making some pretty big claims here that need to be checked out. But it is tough to do so without knowing what he means by the sniff test. As things stand, it is impossible to prove or disprove what he said about cryptos not passing the smell test because we don't even know what it is. However, if we could figure out what this smell test is, that is what cryptos have to do to prove that they deserve to exist, then perhaps we could have a conversation. Were we to do so, crypto, or at least Shiba Inu, might be able to rebut the claims made against it and pass the sniff test. Senator Tester has also said that the value of cryptocurrencies is created out of nothing. And if you've spent any time at all among the crypto community, you've undoubtedly heard this debate before. Nonetheless, I doubt I can speak for the entire crypto market when I say that the value of Shib is not created out of nothing. It is valued similarly to fiat currency, i.e., by the market. I mean, give it some serious thought. Obviously, market value is what we have in mind when we discuss value. Both fiat and Shib have market-based value since their purchasing power determines what they are worth in terms of other commodities and services. It appears that the main difference between crypto and fiat currency is that crypto is not regulated by the government. Interestingly, Senator Tester is against government regulation of crypto not because he values the freedom from government control that is central to the concept of cryptocurrency. He is opposed to government oversight of cryptocurrencies because he thinks that such oversight will lead the public to accept crypto as a legitimate form of payment. That's completely out of your mind. Whatever his motivations, it's encouraging that at least one senator in the United States is fighting against federal crypto regulation. Now, in the space below, we invite you to share your thoughts on the matter. If you can believe it, things will get even more intriguing while you're doing that. At the very outset of this video, I mentioned that 2 senators had recently addressed the topic of Shiba Inu. So, with the second senator is where things start to heat up. Tester's statement is disputed by the other senator, setting off a chain of chaotic events. In order to discover out, you should continue watching this clip. But before we get to that, I have some great news regarding Shiba Inu that you won't want to miss. There are actually 2 parts to this revision. As a first point, more than 3 million people live with the Shiba Inu nowadays. This channel, however, has a daily giveaway of 100,000 Shib for a chance to take part in the contest. So let's talk about it first. To participate, just hit the subscribe button, like the video, and sound off in the comments. Label Shiba Inu. We wish you the best of luck. It's fascinating that there are already 3 million Shib owners, and that figure keeps rising. Given the current state of the cryptocurrency market, this is really astounding. They reported that despite the dismal state of the market, the number of addresses has been rising rapidly. The fact that this was accomplished during such a turbulent year for cryptocurrencies implies that support for the network and its assets has remained strong throughout. Shib needed to bring in roughly 600 new holders per day to keep up with its current holder count of over 3 million. That's completely insane. The possibility that this rise in holders will lead to a rise in the price of Shib, though, is equally insane. The greater the number of token holders, the more tokens can be spent, burned, and used by the community in the ecosystem as a whole. It's worth noting that this price surge hasn't actually occurred yet. I can see why I would sound like a broken record at this point, given the generally poor performance of the crypto market, as the economy shows signs of improvement. However, share prices should rise along with the number of holders. In this update second quick set, we learned that burn rates have also been climbing steadily. In fact, the Shiba Inu community has increased the burn rate by nearly 130% in the past 24 hours. Although they serve a crucial function, burns are not consistently abundant in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This means that whenever something occurs, something of enormous proportions occurs. It's significant enough to warrant more discussion. Large Shiba Inu transactions have also increased, this time by a whopping 200%, as reported by many in the cryptocurrency industry. The number of significant network transactions has increased by almost 200%. Large transactions are defined by the block analytics provider as those with a dollar value greater than $100,000. Weekend whale activity was reported to have increased on the network. Interesting. Let's go back to the senator's speech. One senator, Senator Tester, disagrees with the existence of the cryptocurrency market, but the other, Senator Cynthia Lummis, is a huge fan. It's especially intriguing that, as a member of the U.S. government, she has no qualms about advocating it. The government as a whole appears to share a view that crypto is something that needs to be curbed. Sadly, Senator Lummis is one of the very few lawmakers that publicly supports cryptocurrencies. Perhaps there are more market enthusiasts who are reticent to publicly express their enthusiasm. However, there are relatively few crypto enthusiasts working for the U.S. government. That Senator Lummis proclaims her enthusiasm for cryptocurrency so publicly is therefore a major development. Despite the crypto winter, she still believes that consumers should be able to include cryptocurrency investments in 401k plans. She has stated emphatically, "I'm extremely comfortable making sure that people may include Bitcoin in their retirement savings. Since there can never be more than 21 million Bitcoins mined, I think the price will continue to rise." Hence, it is clear that she thinks Bitcoin's limited supply is one of the factors that will drive up its price. This must also have been a sheep, as the number of Shiba Inus is limited. Even though there are far more sheep than there will ever be Bitcoin, the numerous burning that have been taking place are intended to eliminate the surplus. Happily, Senator Tester is not the only U.S. senator that does not agree with Senator Lummis. Senators Elizabeth Warren, Tina Smith, and Richard Durbin have all spoken out against adding cryptocurrency to 401k plans, and the current crypto winter has further hardened their stance. It's tragic that politicians' antipathy for cryptocurrencies keeps growing, and it appears that this trend will only accelerate so long as the crypto cold continues. All we can do is pray that it doesn't gain enough support to lead to draconian laws being passed by the government. Let's cross our fingers that crypto weathers the coming springtime storms. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, and we want to know what you think about it all, especially the bit about the senators. So, feel free to weigh in with your thoughts in the space provided below. This video is now complete. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining. Remember to share your thoughts in the discussion thread. For the YouTube algorithm, this is a huge benefit. Likewise, I'd appreciate it if you could show this video to as many people as possible. Let's get the word out.